our chat. So briefly, I'm going to be explaining to you why I took this trade USDCAD. You can choose to call it USD card. So I do go live every single day on my YouTube channel here, so to analyze the charts so that those in my community can also make money while I'm also making money too. So if you are just joining, if this is your first time in this channel, do well to subscribe, turn on your notification so you can get notified whenever I'm coming live. So let's just dive down to this analysis that you're seeing here on my screen currently. So if you look at my screen now, you are going to see that we are actually on, if you look at the external structure, so this is the external structure, guys. So price did a pull back to the upside, and price broke structure to the downside. So our external structure is currently bearish. So our external structure is bearish now. So what we want to do is we want to be looking for sales, right? So while this here is our internal structure, so the external structure is the overall trend, while the internal structure is the structure that is inside the external structure. So if we want to sell, we want the internal structure to align with the external structure, guys. I don't know if you are getting me. So we want this is our external structure, and this is our internal structure. Everything that is happening inside this box is our external structure. From this swing high to this swing low, everything that is happening inside here, inside this zone, is our internal structure. So you can see that in our internal structure, price was printing series of higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low, and then higher highs. So when price was actually here, guys, when price was around this zone here, so I was expecting price to take out this low. I was expecting price to take out this low here. So eventually price wasn't able to take out this low. Yeah, so price was just trending downward. So I was expecting price to take out this higher low. So if price would take out this higher low, it means we are going to start looking for sell opportunity. So it means that the internal structure has aligned with the external structure, which is the overall flow, which is bearish. So but price wasn't able to take out this low. So because price hasn't given us that confirmation that is ready to sell yet, so we are going to continue looking for buy setup. So I just kept observing the chart. I kept observing the chart, guys. So what I saw here the next day, so the price also created another opportunity right here. Price created another opportunity right here. So this it created this swing low. So I wanted price to come and take it out again. Then I'll start looking for myself. But price was not able to do that. The buyers were still much in control. They were still in control, that the sellers wasn't able to break below this higher low. So I was just observing my chart, and then I saw a clean setup, and I said that okay, I'm going to take this trade. So when price created this higher high, price created this higher high, this big movement to the upside, higher high, higher low, so when price created this high, I waited for price to come retrace back to this zone. So this was a key level for me to buy from. And then if the sellers had succeeded in breaking this low with a full body candle, I would have been looking for a sell opportunity. But here is what price did. Here is what I want you to observe closely, is that when price got to that zone, you are going to see something very incredible here. Okay, let me cancel this. So when price got to that zone, you are going to see that price didn't close with a full body candle. It only wicked that zone. You can see that there was only wick. Price only wicked that zone. So assuming price closed with a full body candle over there, I would have taken I could have looked for a sell opportunity, but immediately price wicked that zone. So immediately that price came to sweep out this liquidity here. So people that have set their stop loss here, price came to wick them out, and then immediately price did that, price changed direction and created this full body candle. Immediately I saw that, that was a very good confirmation for me, guys. So that was a very good confirmation for me to get involved in this trade. So what I did next is that I waited for a pullback up to this level. I waited for price to do a retracement up to this level. Then I took my entry from around here. Okay, let me show you how I did it. So immediately price pulled back to that level, I set my entry there. Then I set my stop loss right below this zone here. So I set my stop loss right below this week. This week, this zone, this low here looks a bit stronger because it liquidated this low here. So this is a super liquidity, so I set my stop loss there. So that gave me the confidence that, because it's going to be difficult for price to sweep out that low anymore, because price just swept out a recent low without wick. So that gave me more confidence to set my stop loss there. So after I did that, I waited for about, I waited till midnight, 1 a.m. before price got to my take profit. So I'm actually out of this trade now to see what price is gonna do next. So this is just how to analyze the charts. You don't have to force price to do what you want it to do. If you didn't wait for confirmation, let's say you waited for price to retrace back to this zone, and then you set your entry here and you saw price doing this temporary movement downward, and you think maybe price is about to sell off from here without getting proper confirmation, then you would have seen that price would have done something like this and start going back, and eventually it will sweep out your stop loss. So it's gonna take you out of the trade. So that's why it is very good to wait for a confirmation, which is a shift in structure. You need to wait for that. Very, very important if you want to stay long in the game and you want to preserve your account. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe, because I'll be analyzing almost all the trades I'm taking, so you can learn from my setup. So see you guys on the next episode when I will analyze more charts. So this trade now, let's say what I'm anticipating here is that when price pulls back a bit and price violate this low, if price breaks this low with a full body candle, that will be my confirmation to start selling. Because what I'm thinking is that this week that I'll call here, maybe this might be a sweep of liquidity, and then if price shifts structure here, then I'll be taking my sell to the downside. So there, for now, I'll be doing the waiting game. See you guys next time. Bye.